No. But we're about to. But the mics are on.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, ready, set, and... Hello, and welcome to Best of the Bottom. I'm Justin.
Stan.
And in this podcast, we like to get things started with something we call the Bag of Doom. In this bag, we have several various shots, and we'll take one of these shots, and then we'll get this podcast beginning. We have no idea what we're going to draw out of here. It might be delicious. It might be terrible. I don't know.
Oh, pinky green.
99 whipped.
I can't open. Just a fact. I never can. Have the. Oh my
To be in live and in color.
That. Oh shit. Sorry.
We're not professional here. Oh, God.
Sorry, I thought I turned it off.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh. Oh.
tasty was it?
It was it was awful. Oh. Oh. Hello, Maverick. Thank you for joining us.
Delightful.
That not so much. Problems. All right. So we are bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze, and what we like to do in this podcast, we like to drink, we like to have fun, we like to keep people company. We do it live, so that way we can feel like we're connected. I mean, in these times, we've got a social distance, so let's party it up online. You want to have a beverage with us? Have a beverage with us. No judgment here. But tonight, actually, I totally forgot. You can also watch Catch Up on YouTube. We'll be posting on YouTube on the Perico Productions channel, and then we also have a podcast that'll be just being audio on Podbean and Apple Podcasts. So you can check us out there. I think we're not syncing. No, well, I think the audio's not syncing properly, but that's technical, and I'm not going to complain about it right now. We're still working on things. So, on this date, a Florida man with half a head was arrested on attempted murder and arson charges. And I saw the picture. The guy had half a head.
Mm. Is it the one with half a head?
Yeah, yes, he has half a head. He looks like Brittany, bitch, from South Park.
Oh.
Oh.
I would say that's less than half, but
yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, technically, he's more like quarter head.
Yeah, quarter head.
Quarter head. That's how that's
It's like a candy dish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween.
I might put a little picture here somewhere on the Catch Up podcast on YouTube.
But yeah, for live, he's just
Pretend this is a guy with half a head. Do you see it? Yeah. No. All right. So what we like to do on this podcast is we like to drink, we like to have fun, and at the end of it, we'll take this little breathalyzer, so that way we know where we're at. Because honestly, nobody wants to be driving drunk. Drink, but drink responsibly. Have fun, but do it.
Well, I won't be driving at all anyway.
Yes, nobody's driving. So safety. Jazz hands. So tonight we have MD 2020, or as I have known it as Mad Dog 2020. Called it Mad Dog 2020 for a long time.
Is it no longer Mad Dog?
No, I'm going to tell you what's going to blow your goddamn mind.
Facts in history?
Facts in history. So, I like to kind of look up the history of all this stuff. And I came across a tweet. I can't remember who tweeted it because I forgot to write it down. But apparently, Mad Dog 2020 stands for Mogan David 2020.
Mogan David?
The wine we drank last time. The kosher wine. Yes.
Oh my god.
MD is Mogan David 2020.
I feel like I don't know. Like I saw a ghost or something. That shocks me.
But yeah, that's what I learned. And then I thought, okay, maybe this guy's making it up. Nope. I did some research. It is Mogan David 2020, not Bad Dog 2020.
So wait, not even Mad Dog ever?
No. MD 2020, it's just for Mogan David 2020.
But it did have...
It's never been called Mad Dog. It just, somebody started calling it Mad Dog 2020 and it stuck. Yeah. So this is a fortified wine, which basically means really strong wine that tastes like salty butthole. And so they put fruit flavoring in it to make it not taste like shit.
I'm sorry. I smoked way too much. I feel like I'm in some like alternate.
Diane is officially that mind blown emoji.
That's cool. But there was a dog logo, right? For a while?
No.
Never?
Never.
You're lying to me.
No. The blue raspberry one does have like a little gold chain with a little dog tag on it. Maverick, this is not a lie. I've researched it. This is the god awful truth. When I saw it, I was like, oh, this is bullshit. Somebody is playing with my emotions. I went to the Mogan David website. It is true. Or Mogan. I still don't know if it's Mogan or Mogan. I don't know. But this it shattered my world.
I don't know if you're picking up my series of gasps, because
See,
I just can't believe I keep...
See,
The
luckily...
more I think about it, the more I gasp and start thinking, holy shit.
Well, see, luckily, I had...
Everything I knew was a lie.
That's what I'm feeling. Like, when I saw this, I was just like, this can't be true. Is Santa Claus real? It was just... That's what it was like. In 2020, we discovered MD 2020 is Mad Dog 2020. It's not Mad Dog 2020. It's Mogan David 2020. Yes, it's true. This is the worst 2020 ever.
What the fuck is going on?
Aliens are next. Aliens are next. I swear to God.
They're already here. It's fit. Has to be, because what? Like, oh
dude, it just, yeah.
Everything, just everything.
Oh, and this is a limited edition, so it's a collector's items, folks. So if you want your MD 2020 gold, rush out to the stores now and buy it. I'll let you know how it tastes.
Was it more expensive?
No.
That's the kind of collector's items I like.
MD 2020. No matter what flavor, it's $4.99 here. $4.99, $5 for one of these bottles, and they are 13% by volume, so 2% more than the Mogan David kosher wine. And as you can see, we already had a little bit out of this because we do our pre-podcast shot, and we had just a little bit of a chaser. This is the Orange Jubilee, or Orange Julius. You know, I will autograph it, and I will give it to you, Maverick, just because you asked. It's a gift from me to you on my birthday. So shall we?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to drink this, and I'm going to tell you if it's god awful or not. But just remember, it's salty butthole wine.
Just remember, it's salty butthole wine. Okay.
That's sweetened with fruit juice.
Salty butthole.
Salty butthole wine?
Yes, please.
I still have some of the other
Don't mind if I do. Oh, I did.
Yes, you did. Jesus. You know what? Here. Try it.
Well, this is
Try it just the normal. Just try it the way it is.
okay. Well, cheers.
Oh, yeah.
It's sort of weird taking out a bottle. Leave me alone.
It's actually not bad.
What is it?
It's pineapple. It's very artificial pineapple.
I guess I get that.
Yeah.
It's not overpowering either, so
No.
that's good. This is good.
So
I barely knew it was pineapple. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
So this is definitely one of those things that you're gonna drink, and you're gonna be before you even know it. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Since you drink out of that,
Well, now this is like the communal cup now
why?
because
I didn't drink out of this.
no, I mean just because you have to try some of this. I'm not gonna just drink
Oh.
that. This is a whole different species. This is two different,
All right.
two different Mad Dogs. We created something. Test the baby.
Tis a half breed.
Yep, tastes like one. Not bad though.
Well, so
Yeah, we'll just grab one.
I was gonna put the Orange Jubilee in there.
That's true.
Oh, this is just falling apart. This podcast falling apart. Disaster. So this one's still yours. We'll try it. This one's yours now, and then we'll do just the Orange Jubilee just straight in there.
Okay.
So hand me that one, and then I'll do this one. And there we go.
I had this in closer range.
I know, but I thought of it just right this second. So you know what? We're not prepared. We're not prepared. Nobody said this is a professional thing. We're just a couple of assholes that are broke and want to drink some booze and amuse you. So I hope it's working. If it's not working, well, I'm sorry I lied to you.
That's his motto. Sorry, I lied to you.
Well, that's what happens when you're a cisgendered straight white male.
Preach.
That happens to like unicorn shit. They gave you more.
Well,
Oh,
I'm not like
yeah, we'll sort it out.
trying to chug all this.
Yeah. We got lots of time to go. The Jubilee.
But you know, I don't like that on its own.
I think the pineapple's better.
That tastes like poopy.
I don't think it should be limited.
That is not. I mean, hold on. Let me get back in.
So, what we have learned from this podcast and the last podcast, granted, we skipped a week. We had some family things we need to sort out. I think they're sorted out now. So, we skipped a week. We're here. We're doing back-to-back Mogan David. And basically what we've learned is it's very juice-like tasting. So just drink it carefully, man. Like, drink it, enjoy it, sip it. Because you start pounding these, I guarantee you're falling down somewhere. We don't want that. We don't want that. You know, we've had enough people falling down, hurting themselves, all that stuff. No bueno. Like I said, $4.99 for Mogan David 2020 in 2020 here.
I'll name my child that.
Here in Cruces. Mogan
David.
Mogan David.
Yep. The whole shebang.
Well, you heard it here first.
I have twins. I'll have Mogan David and Mad Dog 2020. I mean, do I put 2020? Because technically it's Mogan David 2020.
Yeah.
So during 2020, fuck yes, dude.
You just barely caught on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I told you, dude. I'm slow today.
yeah.
It has not been my friend.
No. So. Aw, damn it.
Oh, damn
I don't have my booze in the news ready.
it.
So, let me go to booze in the news.
Is there something I'm supposed to do?
Dun, 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 dun. I forgot to have my article ready. So, this technically doesn't apply to us as bottom class folks. But this is an article I found on Live Science. Nuclear fallout exposes fake antique whiskey. Now, Mogan David's been vetoed.
Oh.
You're gonna have to sort that out.
Oh. Oh.
We're gonna have to rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
So, according to this article, nuclear fallout is exposing fake whiskeys. Because apparently there's been this whole surge in like antique scotches and so on and so forth. And what's happened is during the nuclear testing and all the explosions, it threw a bunch of carbon-14 into the atmosphere. And that's been absorbed by the hops and the barley and the plant life that they use. It's a carbon that's left over from nuclear radiation.
Sorry, I whispered that.
So, what they have discovered during this rush, people have, spent up to $1 million on bottles of scotch and whiskey and so on and so forth. And it turns out some of those whiskeys were not actually distilled when they said they were. Like, even going back to some of the whiskeys that were supposedly distilled in like 18 I think it was 1887. Many of those are being shown as actually distilled as early as 2007.
Sorry, I find this somewhat joyous.
Yes. So, if you feel like dropping $1 million on a bottle of whiskey, what you need to do, some scientific shit, because I didn't fully read this whole article, because
do a better job than everybody else has been doing.
Yes.
Don't buy that shit. I always wonder, how the fuck does everybody know? Like, who's testing this? Is it like an actual thing that it has to be tested before they say this?
No.
I didn't think
exactly.
So to me, it's like, why?
So, what they're See, that's why you stay bottom class.
Mm.
Stay bottom class. You know, you drop a shit ton of money, and then turns out it was all a lie. It was all a lie. Just like the Easter Bunny. But yeah, so that's my article that I discovered. So don't spend a shit ton of money on whiskey. You know, Jack Daniels or even Evan Williams. Those are just fine. They taste just as great. I think. I don't know. I never tried expensive whiskey. Do I look like that guy that spends a lot of money on whiskey? I mean, $20 is the most I'm willing to drop on a whiskey.
At some point, I believe you would have. Sorry, that was the weirdest like burp and try and talk.
The most money I've ever spent is $60 on some absinthe.
Yes.
Because it's absinthe.
I asked a total bottom class question today because I was like, they don't sell shooters of absinthe, do they? Everyone's like, no. I was like, oh, that.
You know what though?
That would
I like
nice.
that dedication.
Right? Like, come on now.
Although I did find the small. I keep hitting my microphone.
Absinthe could come back super hard, not only with the hipsters and all the other, like, you know, if you just had them in shooters, people would be buying that shit like crazy.
The thing is, they do have cheaper versions of absinthe, but it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I bought a cheaper bottle, and no, it was not good.
Maybe even in half pints. Just a half pint of absinthe would be cool.
I think they do sell it in some smaller bottles.
Yeah.
The Lucid brand, but
like make them affordable, but still. I mean, I've never had an absinthe that were shit. So.
Well, you don't like black licorice flavored shit.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah.
I mean,
And then I bought in, like, not super hard, but somewhat hard into the fact, like, the fairies and stuff. And then when I had it, it was just like, this tastes like black licorice. This sucks. I don't care that I didn't see a fairy. I'm more upset that it tastes like black licorice. Nobody says it tastes like black licorice. That's the bullshit part. Everybody's all like, oh, fairies, 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 to hide the fact it's black licorice.
That's true.
Sorry. Facts. What we got?
Yeah. All right. That was my booze in the news. Don't buy expensive whiskey. That's a moral. That's a moral story. Don't buy expensive whiskey.
All right.
You're gonna get screwed in the end.
Don't buy expensive most things.
Yeah, just expensive booze in general. I mean, go to Ross. I mean, I can't buy booze at Ross, but I'm just saying, you know, if you want something with a name brand, there's places that'll help you out. It's all good.
I guess. Ross.
Ross.
Get shit.
Definitely.
Okay, Justin. I have something to present to you.
Okay.
Because, like you mentioned before, it was your birthday
Yes.
yesterday.
It was my birthday yesterday.
So I present to you in this bag a gift. Be gentle because
Oh. It's lovely. Is this the thing you had to make adjustments on?
yeah. And I thought he needed a crown. There was gonna be a scepter. Didn't have Four Locos cans.
Oh.
So
Okay.
Four Locos cans was also Maverick's idea. So Boom. And it was a great idea. You were gonna have a scepter. It was gonna be fucking.
Well, you know what? I appreciate it. And this is lovely.
So I present that to you. It's 0 carats. Painted in the most expensive Walmart acrylics. You were there when I bought them. Pricey.
Oh.
The gems, you know, the gemmiest.
Yes. So
All that glitters, you know.
for when this is an auto in the audio version for the people listening just later on, it's a lovely little like tiara made out of shooters that are a lovely pink and gold with gems on it. I mean, if you're not
For the birthday
seeing the
boy.
visual, it's just not the. You got to see the visual. I mean, it makes all the difference. It really does. It's lovely, and I appreciate it.
I'm glad you like it. I don't know. Yeah.
This is gonna be put up somewhere very lovely.
It's yours, dude, for the rest of your life. You can pull that out anytime you want, you know?
Yeah,
And just one day you're like, hey.
I'm just gonna. You know what? Next time I go to work, I'm just gonna throw this on and be like, "What's up, folks?"
Yeah, people might have some questions, but
I don't have any answers, so what are we gonna do about it? We're here now, right?
You like the choosing of the colors?
Definitely.
Because I was not going to do it at first, and I remembered.
Yeah, pink is quintessential. Pink is my color.
Suits you, man.
Thank you.
I've never seen majestic person.
Thank you. Oh, I am the majestic medic. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And you can see this lovely image that is bestowed upon you. I think it's a great gift. I find it freaking fantastic. I appreciate the work. And it really just it brings it all together. Although I almost regret wearing this shirt. I feel like I have so many other shirts in my
Well, I couldn't warn you, you know?
Yeah, it's true. Then it would ruin the surprise.
Like, hey.
Wear something a little more
you might want to zhuzh it up.
Yeah, just a little zhuzh in there. It was lovely.
I'm glad you like it.
Tell you what, though, man. So, because I had to work on my birthday, shit was weird. Like,
Sorry, I also forgot I have another gift for you.
oh, there's another gift.
Do you want now, or do you want to talk about?
Yeah, we'll take it now. Because we're only like 30 minutes in.
Okay. I brought to you. This was not well. No, I don't know if you want me to. I brought for you a booze bouquet, which I had never heard of before. My classier my mom and my sister were just like, I had an idea. It turned into a booze bouquet. I had never heard of them before. And then they were trying to explain it to me. And I was just like, okay. And then
Yeah. I mean, I think
I think I got it.
You got a...
Oh, I got you the cheapest of loggers.
Oh, Jesus.
Session?
tall boy for later.
This these were not supposed to be 99 banana or like 99s.
No.
This is not what was supposed to happen.
Okay.
I went to the store with my mom, but I forgot my license. So I couldn't buy
As
the
per
booze.
usual.
So I described to my mom what I wanted. I said the 99 cent, just like of every liquor. Like I was gonna get like a vodka, like a, like a whiskey, like just the cheapest.
Yeah.
I was like,
Like what we
all
fill
of those.
the bag of doom with.
Just all of those. At least 8 of them. Well, but whatever. And it was going to be all the varying kinds. It ended up being just every flavor of 99 bananas. So there's that. Then I thought, because, well, one of my original first thoughts was, should I be concerned by what's happening?
Okay. No,
Sorry,
okay.
I broke.
I did something, and hopefully I didn't totally screw everything up.
I broke the wall immediately. I was like, "Oh, excuse me, should I be concerned? I should have continued."
No, you're fine.
So that didn't happen. Then because my first thought, I was like, "It's Justin's birthday. What am I gonna do? Crown, boom." Maverick was like, "Scepter, boom." And I was like, like, such a great man on his birthday deserves a drink that could worthy of him. So we were gonna mix up drinks. I was gonna have the bouquet. It turned into a bouquet. I was just gonna here's a lot of booze and here's I'm not as not as classy as the others, but. Yeah, so I was gonna do that. I had a bag packed full of just, various shit I had in my refrigerator.
Yeah.
Some stuff I got, weird things. I was just we could both mix up drinks that we think would be the Justin parent.
Yeah.
And then taste them, see who's better, whatever. That was my plan that was gonna be my topic.
Yeah.
For this thing, and it all just I what happened was I left the bag of shit at home. So not only did that not turn out right, because I figured, just have like one of every type of booze, like tequila, whiskey, blah 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 blah, so you have a base.
Yeah.
And then it turned out like no matter what, your drink's gonna be fruity. Like
well, you know what? It was the attempt. It was the thought that counted.
I tried. Dude, I tried to the end. I fought. I just failed,
Well,
I just totally failed.
Next, we're going to do like a Halloween episode. So maybe we can do something to help out with that.
Okay.
Some sort of...
I'm gonna pour maybe a little less heart into the next one because I am kind of reeling from the fact, didn't turn out exactly how I wanted.
Yeah.
I just shit the bed on this one completely. But 75%.
Hey. I'm happy.
Okay.
I adore the tiara crown thing. I really feel like the king queen of my domain. The booze bouquet is lovely. At the very least, we're replenishing the bag of doom for later. At the very least.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What also happened, so what ended up happening basically though too was basically the bag of doom process was because I went with my mom in there. Okay, what happened? I didn't have my ID, but like here, as long as you don't touch the booze, they don't have to ask for your ID.
Yeah.
Basically. So I wasn't touching any of the booze, and my mom was like, I told her to. I'm not gonna get into all of it, but like she couldn't really see the booze, so I'm trying to like nonchalantly tell her like, hey, like this is, she's like, I can see the
Yeah.
prices, and I was like, well, the thing is it's gonna be cheap, sorry, but you knew this.
Yeah.
I was like, it's gonna be cheap. And so I was like, just get these shooters, because we were also at not Walgreens, which here you can buy all the liquors at Walgreens.
Yeah.
Like Walgreens is like its own little liquor store. It's amazing. But I forgot where it was. Yeah, shit, she couldn't see. Is it heavy?
It's a little heavy.
I was wondering if it was gonna be heavy. It felt heavy-ish.
It's heavy-ish.
Does it make you feel more regal?
It does
'Cause
make
it's
you feel
heavy?
more regal. Yes.
Yes.
Ugh.
But yeah, my mom
got a
basically
clue.
said, go get the 99s. And she just came back and she's like, but I need all different ones and whatever. And she came back with multiples of 99s. And I couldn't say shit because whatever. And so she just bought them, and then it
Yeah.
turned into that fruity madness. But it's my fault. I forgot to bring my license. I was in a hurry today, and I woke up with my shit not together, and it never clumped, you know?
You know,
It just never got together. I tried and I tried, but it just never figured itself out.
I'm not surprised.
Oh,
It-
I wish I could be upset about that. No, yeah, but I didn't even smoke. I didn't do anything. I had my shit together. My head was in the game. I'm like, I'm in it for the podcast. I'm in it for the stream, and then it fell to shit.
Yeah.
So,
What can you do? What can you do?
drink some. What was it? I forgot his name. I was gonna name our kids this.
Mogan
whatever.
David.
Mogan David.
Drink some Mogan David.
It sounds classy though. Mogan
It does.
David. That's a good name. Mogan David 2020. It's in the future too. When was this made? Do you know?
I don't know. So, I forgot to tell you my story about
Sorry,
Mogan
sorry,
David.
sorry.
So, the first time I ever experienced the Mogan David or the Mad Dog 2020, I was skateboarding. I was in my youth. And I was just cruising around my skateboard. And there was just a whole bottle, unopened, seal not broken, just laying in a bush. Just laying there. And I was like, what is this? And I picked it up and I was like, oh, what? So you know what I did? I put it in my backpack and I went on my way. And I saved it for my birthday. On my 15th birthday. And I stashed it in there. And then I drank it then.
Oh my God, Mogan David that has to be our kid's name, because it has so much family history and just like mind blowing shit that like that's my kid, right?
Oh,
Mogan David.
definitely.
Mogan David and Mad Dog.
I stand by it.
They sound like two different people. Like if I had twins, they sound like two different people, but they both sound like they would be in jail at some point for various reasons. You know? Like Mogan David is for like like laundry or some kind of, you know, fancy thing, and you know, Mad Dog just
Yeah.
out there.
just
Doing shit, you know.
just hood ratting it up, man.
Yeah.
Nope, I think I almost fixed our latency problem. I'm kind of like half trying to do stuff and trying to do this podcast, and also trying to do technical stuff and have fun and enjoy it. I think now we're, God damn it.
We're just gonna watch ourselves lag.
I know, dude. It just, it's disappointing. One of these days, I'm gonna figure this shit out, and it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be lovely, absolutely, perfectly in sync. But apparently, it's not today.
After burp. Stuff makes me burpy.
It's not even carbonated.
I know. I don't know.
So, are you planning on impregnating somebody else?
Oh, what? Because he's not willing to have my baby.
Yes.
But I don't even know. For those of you who don't know. I was gonna say Maverick Comic 2020.
Maverick Comic 20. That's your new name, Maverick Comic 2020. That is the only way I'm gonna refer to you from here on out. Maverick Comic 2020. MC 2020.
So, and he's in the chat, and he's declining.
He's vetoing.
He's vetoing my baby names.
I mean, I'm not sure how I would feel about Actually, I'd probably be like, oh, you know what? Sure.
What?
I mean, my kids could have been Mogan and David if I was inspired at that moment.
Mogan and David together as a team, like that sounds like a steady like twin duo.
Yeah.
They end up being like,
and you stand a greater chance of having twins, being a twin yourself.
Yeah, they end up in their own like CW series, you know, Mogan and David.
Yeah.
Like they do some kind of
could be a reality show.
Yeah, Mogan and David. Mogan and David.
Mogan and David. Solving supernatural crimes.
I like Mogan David though, because like that kid is definitely striving for something, you know? My name's Mogan David. People automatically think I'm intellectual until they find out I'm Mad Dog 2020. And then it fucks up the rest of my trajectory. Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Cute.
Key.
Which one is this? Which are these?
I don't know.
There are so many cups.
I just put mine together now.
Oh, so.
But one's your pineapple orange and one is just your orange.
Also a bottom class tactic. Throw them all together.
Yeah. Why the hell not? What else are you doing with your life, right? So, are we ready to go to... I worked on my birthday because it seems like I work on all my birthdays. And I don't know what, but I swear to God, there's a bunch of stupid in the air or something. I had to go read the cops.
Is that what you were called in for?
Well,
these cops can't read.
Just about.
Mayday, mayday. I don't know what people.
So
call
these
in.
cops request us to one scene, being like, so this girl, she overdosed.
Oh,
we looked at we looked at her pill bottles, and she's swearing that she took the proper dose, but one bottle is empty and the other one still had a lot in it. I was like, okay. So they bring us the bottle. We look at it and I go, yep. She took all of the pills that are in here. She took all one of them. All one of the pills that was prescribed to her. That's why the bottle was empty. There was one in there. And they couldn't read the number one. And then at one point we got called back out This is gonna be slightly depressing. There was a guy that shot himself.
Thank God you're in that crown.
Yeah. There was a guy that shot himself, but they were concerned about children. And they're like, come on back. We need you to make sure these children are okay. 2 hours later. 2 hours later. The detective asked us to detect if there's bullet holes in these children. There was not. Seeing as how they were joking with each other and surprisingly taking things well, considering all that just happened that night. But I had a detective that could not detect that there was a bullet hole in somebody else, and then another cop could not read the number 1. I was getting to the point where I was about to start carrying around helmets and handing them out to police officers. It just seemed like every single thing we went to had police officers on it. And in particular, some of these police officers could not read, nor could they detect if there was a bullet hole in a person.
They were all what was his name from Scary Movie? Was it Doofy?
Dewey?
Dewey, yeah, there
it was
we go.
Dewey or Doofy?
No, Dewey, I think. What was it?
Shit.
Dewey
no, it was
sounds
Doofy.
better.
Dewey was Scream. That was David Arquette's character. Doofy was...
Yeah, well, I mean...
Either way.
Yeah.
But yes. I was getting to the point where I was like, okay, guys, we need to have a meeting.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
That's just disheartening.
And the other thing I noticed there was a theme.
And this is where I pull out my crown. No, I'm just kidding.
The other thing I discovered, too, everybody was drinking Four Locos.
No way. So would the Four Loko scepter have pissed you off? You would have been like, no.
No, you know what? I would have been... I would have taken that scepter to work with me, and every time people got to fool up, I go, I am your king!
I was trying to
listen to me.
So I was going to cut out, like, fancy designs and stuff, and I was like, but if you had your hand on it, like, the way I was planning on doing it, you'd slice your fingers. I was going to cut it all out. I was gonna do some dangerous shit. I had gloves and shit prepared for this scepter.
Yeah, no, like, we went to so many drunk people, and every single one of them, most of them didn't go to the hospital. They were just drunk, and police just needed us to walk up and be like, oh, yep, this guy's drunk. Sure enough, he is drunk. Most people just wanted to go home and go to bed, but shenanigans started happening. Police got called and whatever. But almost I think pretty much every person I asked them, oh, just out of curiosity, what are you drinking? All of them said Four Locos.
I'm not shocked though.
And I was like finally, like, towards, like, one of the last ones we took this one night, there was a bunch of frat boys, and I was just like, what are you drinking? Like, all Four Locos. I'm like, oh, are you fucking shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me?
They just, living the way they know how.
And I was like, oh, is there a sale on Four Locos somewhere? What's going on? And they're like,
dude,
oh,
Four Locos are always on sale. Them things.
Yeah, but no, they're like, oh, the seltzers.
Yeah, I believe it, because they taste like Four Locos, still shit, but at the end,
I hated the
Four Locos taste like at the end they always taste like it's like rotten beer or like really.
Yeah,
but like the seltzers, they don't have that. They taste clean. They found Jesus. Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
They found you.
Let me put that back.
But I was just. It was the closest I came to disliking Four Locos.
I mean, I heard they were not to be respected.
That is true.
I have never really respected them. I do think you should respect them. You know, like take them in stride.
It's
don't
like
fucking-
you should fear and respect them the same way you would fear and respect an escalator.
Is it? But yeah, exactly. That's 100% why you came into these problems. Is because people don't respect the Four Loko.
They're just like,
and that's why, you know what? You should take up the scepter, and you should, take up this cause and just be like, "Yo, Four Loko it all day, every day." But listen,
be respectful.
Yeah.
Be respectful to the Four Loko. Because it will destroy your life.
It will. It will. I'm looking off into the distance as I have my own memories of Four Lokos and this one this time. Oh, this is the next one.
Yeah. So we are freaking at 52 minutes. We're under an hour. So here's my proposal to you. Mostly because I plan on having more to say, but apparently I said it all quickly. Let's see where we're at on these breathalyzers right now.
Ooh. Well, shoot, Mom, I was gonna suggest this before, but I shouldn't do it mid-show.
What?
Water before we...
Oh. No. When do you...
Like, just so it's not like alcohol straight from out.
Oh. Too late now. Well, the point of this is to be like...
I just wonder if there's a difference.
The whole thought is to be where we're at. So that way, you know, people are at bars and they're like drinking and they're thinking, oh man, I feel good, I can drive. And then next thing you know, woo! Or fireball. Oh.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, I smoke.
Whoa. 1.5.
Says
Oh.
7.91. No, I'm just kidding.
0.75.
I'm afraid.
So 0.15
I'm not
BAC.
afraid.
Wait, what? But either way, this is one of those situations where you're just like, nah, man. You shouldn't be driving.
Yeah.
All right, stop beeping at me.
Yeah, I mean, like, can you can you tell us to stop yelling at us? So it's like, all right, we did the test. We know. We fucked up. Don't scream at me. Wait, how long do I have to breathe?
You gotta wait for it to warm up, and then I'll tell you.
Hold anything?
No. I'll tell you when to blow. Not yet. I'll tell you when.
I know, but I'm trying to get air.
No. All right. 1.99.
I'm more than you?
Yeah.
So I forgot your number instantly.
1.75. 0.175. Or, no, damn it. So, the moral of the story is, if you're gonna drink some Mad Dog 2020, what do you listen? Maybe it was.
Mad Dog 2020.
We might have drank like one each, because you still have some in there, some in there. I have a glass here, and I combine mine.
Mm-hmm.
So with that and 2 shooters is way no go. Way no go.
I was gonna ask you what you suggest doing during the state of
Uber, Lyft.
No, I mean just in life, you know.
Oh, just in
Besides
life?
driving. Besides driving, what do you suggest?
Well, if you have video games are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. If you're a couple and you're alone somewhere, there's plenty of things you can do together. Um, you can play rock paper scissors.
Yes. Actually, yes. Everybody, just everything going on in the world, just rock, paper, scissors it out.
Or if you're at a group orgy, just hammer a couple more out.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
If you're watching a football game, or I mean, either way, if somebody's telling you you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, a leisurely walk, as long as it's not in a dangerous area. Uber and Lyft are things. There's taxi cabs. There's bus companies. If you brought a skateboard or a scooter, maybe not, because your equilibrium might be off, and you might bust your ass. I mean, I wouldn't suggest a bicycle either. I've seen a lot of drunk people fall off bicycles.
Oh my God, yeah, no. I mean, I've seen drunk people walking.
Yeah,
Just
walking in general can be a task.
I mean, we live in New Mexico, so you know.
Yeah,
but
but I strongly suggest other means. Friends.
just have fun, but not, and then stay safe, and then no driving.
Yeah, no driving. Don't drive. If you feel like you need to drive, Asphalt 9 Legend or Asphalt Legends 9 is a great video game you can play, so you can feel like you're driving. You know, those are nice things. Granted, you're not getting back home, and your car's not coming home with you. But you know what? That's a reasonable thing to do. If you're at somebody's house, they'll let you crash there. That's a good idea.
What are you playing on your Twitch stream?
I was playing Fractured Butthole, but I beat the game,
See?
and I didn't. Yeah, you can play Fractured Butthole.
That's a good one for
That
drunk.
is a good one.
That's a good one for drunk.
I'm disappointed. I thought I was going to beat it with 100%. So close. So far.
Yeah,
I have to start all over again.
I thought I would be closer, and I failed horribly.
Yeah, but you know what I will say? I got every single costume that you didn't have to pay for. Everyone. All of them.
That's amazing.
And I got almost. I got like I'm probably like at least 95% complete.
Mm.
So you know what I'm gonna have to do? Start all over again.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Mm-hmm. But
Goodbye, Justin. I'm done talking to you.
Just kidding. I honestly, I feel like I should have prepared more. I try to go for an hour and a half. The last two podcasts were an hour and a half. We're gonna be under an hour on this one.
I mean, I can try and drum up more.
But right now we're just turning into the awkwardly.
I know, because I'm like, what? Okay.
I feel like
I didn't know. Goodbye.
Like, well, to be honest, like I had more to talk about, but I don't want to talk about it because it's just there's too much other nonsense I don't want to bring about. I want to be jovial and enjoy life. I'd rather just make fun of the cops that need to wear helmets. I mean, I do respect officers, just not the ones that need helmets. I'm not talking about ones that ride motorcycles, like ones that need like helmets. I don't know how they pass the written test.
Colanders, anything.
Just anything. Like
something structurally.
I hope they will Velcro shoes. One. Couldn't count to one. Serve and protect.
Well,
So, with that, we've reached an hour. We got some Mogan David 2020. That's still the most shocking thing ever.
That is, I am blown away with the information. Well, I think we deserve to end early because what the fuck did we not just blow your mind?
This
It's
is
not
one of
even
those
Mad
things.
Dog.
You need to go home tonight and you need to think about things.
Think.
I mean, the regular Mogan David is delicious, and I'm a proponent of it. But who would have thought they made MD 2020? Like, because I went to the MD 2020 website, and all it does is tell you like where to order stuff, the different flavors, yada yada yada. Nothing about the actual wine itself. Because I guess actually this is a fortified wine, like I said, salty butthole with fruit juice. But this came about in the 1930s, 1920s, I think it was 20s, 30s, Prohibition. So they were making strong ass liquors and alcohol, but it tasted like ass. So they started adding all kinds of flavors. So fortified wines. And then Mogan David decided we're going to jump in that business.
Mogan David.
Mogan David 2020.
Mogan?
In 2020 on a live stream. So you know what? I feel like that's adequate.
All right.
We've done our time.
And you've looked just astonishing.
I'm wearing a lovely tiara made from shooters. And I appreciate any of you that have watched and listened live, and I hope you watch and listen on Catch Up. Like I said, you can find us Podbean and Apple Podcasts, YouTube at Perico Productions, and that's PARRECO. Perico. Like our last name, but with a co instead of an ENT. I don't know why I said that because you don't know our last name. Because Diane made me take it off.
Information.
Words. So we're gonna end this podcast. I'm gonna tell you this. Please like, share, subscribe, jump on Twitch, YouTube, Apple Podcast, Podbean. Come join this family. We care about you. We want you to feel part of the family. It'll be fun. It'll be ridiculous. And those are the only things you really need. Fun and ridiculousness. Good night. I'm bringing it in for a hug. Unless you don't like hugs, then ET it. We'll ET it. Good night.
I'm willing to go like this from across the room if that's what you're into.
Yeah, high five, whatever. Good night.
Good night.
Join us again. We'll be here on Mondays. Catch up on the other channels. Bye. Tastes pretty good.